fine facilities of the Associated Press, the International News Service, and Television City Newsroom, here is the early edition of News and Weather, presented tonight and each Thursday night by Rath Blackhawk. And here is your Rath reporter, Jimmy Isaacs.
Good evening, folks and boys and girls. Officers at Memphis, Tennessee say they're holding a man who confessed he killed Leroy Eggleston of Fort Worth's Underworld.
The West Texas Television Network, 10 o'clock news. The United Supermarkets of Lubbock and Brownfield bring you the 10 o'clock news every weeknight, reminding you to shop and save the United way. Now, direct from the West Texas Television Network News Central, here's your newscaster, Jim Key.
Thank you and good evening, everyone. President Kennedy has signed into law bills extending for another year the 52% corporate income tax, excise taxes, a bill to raise the national debt limit, the Social Security, and omnibus housing bills following a busy day on Capitol Hill.
Of Homer G. Maxey and Company bring you the local news to say thanks for making their products the most widely used in West Texas. Now, here's your newscaster, Jim Key.
Lubbock County Commissioners met this morning at the county courthouse and in a surprise move voted to reduce the county tax rate by 3 cents per $100 evaluation.
Is the Weekend Report from News Center 13.
Good evening, everyone. This is the Weekend Report. Thank you for joining us.
In the news tonight, state legislators are in the process of determining...
News Center 13's Noon Report.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Gary Joyner, sitting in for Kathy King, who continues on vacation. An attorney helping the Cuban inmates who are holding the federal prison...
News Center 13 with Chris Alexander and Carol Thomas. Chris Contreras with weather and John Harris with sports. This is News Center 13's Late Report.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. Sheriffs from all over the state are calling county jail overpopulation a no-win situation.
Lubbock is hosting the annual Sheriff's Conference for the first time in the association's 110-year history. News Center 13.
Coming up on tonight's Late Report, sheriffs from all over the Lone Star State are in Lubbock hoping to toughen up laws to keep criminals in jail.
And in weather, most of the scattered thunderstorms across the South Plains have dissipated, but we can expect isolated returns tomorrow.
And it's a real pitcher's duel down in Arlington this evening. The Boston Red Sox trying to win their 12th in a row.
Also tonight, 88 women go to court. We'll begin those special reports on the 13 Late Reports.
Keeping an eye on the South Plains. You're watching KLBK TV 13 Lubbock. This is the News Center 13 Noon Report.
Good afternoon. I'm Adrienne Tovar. Thank you for joining us on this Veterans Day.
President TV 13 Lubbock for News Center 13 at 6. I'm Kurt Kaiser.
And I'm Becky Neighbors. Coming up next, the shooting trial of a Lubbock teen ends today. We'll tell you the results.
And some at-risk kids get a real-life lesson on the consequences of crime. Those stories are coming up. But first, this year's political horse race may be over for the most part, but there are still a few state Senate runoff elections left to be run.
Now, one of them is the...
Yes, 13, the spirit of West Texas.
You're watching CBS 13 News at 6:30 with Becky Neighbors, Kevin Steele. Weather with Chief Meteorologist David Young and sports with Jeff Alt. CBS 13 News, the spirit of West Texas.
If you have a serious physical injury, rehabilitation is usually part of the healing process.
But what is a rehab center like? Today, UMC's South Plains Rehab Center opened its doors to give the public.
On your side.
This is KLBK 13 News.
And we thank you for choosing KLBK.
Bringing you the best coverage of the big story. Brian Mudd, Terry Furman, meteorologist Matt Laubon, and Brandon Rowie, sports. This is KLBK News.
Bringing you local news that matters in high definition. This is KLBK News at 10.
Good evening, I'm John Hansen.
I'm Terry Furman.
We're following some breaking news for you this evening. Lubbock Police...
KLBK, local news that matters, with Terry Furman, Matt Stell, Chief Meteorologist Jacob Riley, and Ariel Schaefer, sports. This is KLBK News at 6.